Peace and love, fam. Welcome to the channel. It's your boy Monte. You know who I am. You know what I do. You know how I get down. For those of you who are new to the channel, thanks for joining me. Again, I cover every topic that it is to be covered on this channel. If it's a part of life, then I try to address it. But my main focus is on the healing of the human body naturally. So I deal with herbs. I deal with natural solutions to health issues. I approach things from a naturalistic point of view, guys. But I also have fitness videos because I am a expert trainer when it comes down to fitness. I'm getting myself back into shape. I have been out of shape for 8 years, but that's due to a lot of reasons that I was unable to be able to train and unable to really maximize the nutrition that I was taking in because my body was so damaged and inflamed. But I'm on the road back. Now, let's get into what we want to talk about. We want to talk about love and hip hop. Lord have mercy. I don't even watch that type of stuff, but last night I did. And it's interesting that I sat and I was able to watch it without being overly judgmental, but being more observant of why these type of shows gain so much popularity and why the major networks are willing to put this type of imagery out there. This is some serious business that we're dealing with, guys, and it's uniquely concerning to me because I am of the black community. Some prefer to call you African or us African American, etc. But what I've noticed is that dysfunction is rewarded in a way that it generates a stimulant to become more dysfunctional, and maybe you'll get rewarded as far as one of these TV shows are concerned or these reality shows are concerned. So the more dysfunctional you tend to be, and you may have a bit of notoriety. And that's another thing that we need to address. Just because the individual has a talent that has been expressed out to the world, and you know and love the talent, doesn't necessarily make that individual a guiding light for human development and evolution. All right. So with that being the case, guys, again, we're looking at things that are totally dysfunctional, and it's been presented to us and given to us in a way that it is being rewarded for those who are participating in it, and it is misguiding a lot of the individuals who are engaged in watching that. We love conflict, and the reason we love conflict is because we're missing that fullness of self. We're missing a component within our being that allows us to feel like we are worth what we are worth, and we can't get it from within, so we seek to get it from entertainment and through conflict. And this is one of the sad things about our condition in America, is that we are definitely a people. I'm speaking specifically about the African American, but it's dysfunction across the board. So let's make that clear. It's dysfunction in white people. It's dysfunction in the Asian. It's dysfunction in the Mexican, the Hispanic, the Brazilian, the Italian, you name it, there's dysfunction across the board. But I have to deal specifically with the dysfunction of black people because that is who I am, and that is what I have to deal with on a daily basis, our dysfunction. All right. So we see that this dysfunction is being rewarded, and I understand why it is being rewarded. Again, it's an image that wants to be portrayed and put out of black people, and on that show it's more so the black women, but it's black men as well. But black women are really depicted in a light that is just horrible, in my opinion. Again, and none of the individuals look real, like they are all made up. And that is disturbing. You understand what I'm saying? That all of them have some type of Botox in their lips. They have fake boobs. They have fake butts. Pretty much everything about them is fake. They're wearing all types of color wigs, etc. Again, if that's what you want to do, I understand it. But to present that in front of the world and then do it in a combative, ignorant, in my opinion, ignorant and degrading way, it shows us in a light that it's not the best light, and it's done for money. And those who are behind this are well-educated individuals who are not necessarily from the black community, but yet they allow that type of imagery to be put out to the world as to who we are and to ourselves in America. And then the kids gravitate towards that because any type of fame tends to supersede any type of feeling of ineptitude that an individual may be feeling. So if they seek that out and they look at this and they see that these people are being put out in front of them and rewarded, and on TV, many of those who are of the youth are going to, and even older adults are going to gravitate towards that and look at that behavior as being acceptable. Again, guys, we got to do better. We need to do better. And this is not an indictment against those people who are on the Love and Hip Hop show. It's just a critique of what it is that I see. But at the end of the day, we are all dysfunctional. Everybody's trying to come up out of some type of dysfunction. And at the end of the day, as well as a disclaimer, money allows an individual a better opportunity to deal with their dysfunction. That doesn't mean that they're going to, but it's a lot easier to deal with the dysfunction if you have money and you don't have the other worries of paying your bills or being kicked out on the streets. All right, guys, we'll leave it at that. Send me your comments. Again, we can discuss this back and forth. Peace and love.